Okay, so hello there, this is Mass MO Blue here, and the reason I'm doing this video right now is because of um, when I first started off my channel, I didn't really give an explanation as to what it was all about. Like, all I said was, hello there, I'm Mass MO Blue, and this is my new channel, and then I just got straight into that. The first video I did, I think it was DCUO, the tutorial. I just got straight into it. I didn't actually spend any time talking about my channel. So I'm doing this right now to talk about my channel, what it's about, really give an explanation instead of just something that was said, you know. So enough of that. I started my channel because I liked playing MMOs. It was something I enjoyed doing. I found it to be fun, and it was just like, you know, a lot of them are free, so it was just a free game to play. I do play console games, but it just wasn't as fun to play console games as it was to play, just get on your PC and grab a mouse and your keyboard and maybe a 5 hour long download in the case of DCUO. But it was pretty fun. And for most of the games I played, I just ended up heading out and buying a card for it so I could get the membership or cash or something, because a lot of the games are pay to win these days. But if, free to play is just doesn't matter because everything's pay to win. But anyways, it was just like MMOs were just fun to me. I just found them to be fun. So I just decided to start playing all of them. Everyone I could find, I would just find it and try to play it. And I guess having a 2 terabyte hard drive worked out for me, because I'm pretty sure that an entire terabyte's gone, and it's all from MMOs. Some I haven't even touched yet, and some I have touched. And it was just like, it's crazy because I think I've downloaded every MMO on Steam, every MMO on the EG launcher. If you guys don't know what EG is, I think it's the launcher that launches. I think it was either Alliance of Valiant Arms or Combat. No, it's definitely not Combat. Combat Arms is Nexon. Um, I think the launcher launches AVA, but I use Steam to launch AVA right now. But I downloaded just about everything on EG. I haven't even played any of them yet. I downloaded a bunch of other games. Games I've played 2 or 3 times. Games I had beta keys for, like you guys have heard of Soul Master. That was a pretty good one. But I never touched it after the beta was done, because once the beta's done, the game just gets sort of boring with all these new players. I don't know. And I just got a bunch of different MMOs, and it was just really fun for me to just play some of them. I say some of them because I haven't even touched a lot of them, but it was fun for me to play them for the most part. And it was just crazy because they were all pretty much free. Besides the paying aspects where you have to pay for like some piece of gear or something. And I don't know. So anyways, I just decided one day that, hey, you know what? There are lots of successful MMO gamers out there. Why don't I become one? Hey, check out the Ghast. The Ghast is I about to drown in lava. No. Okay, so it was just like, hey, there are a lot of successful MMO gamers out there. Why don't I become one? So I just, well, the first thing I did was I went onto the Fraps website and I downloaded Fraps. The second thing I did was I had to give my brother money so I could use his credit card, because I am underage. I don't have a credit card. I don't have credit or a credit card yet. I am 16, so I can't have one of those. But I just did that, and then I got Fraps. I could have done what everybody else does and pirate it, but yeah, I heard that you don't get support for it if you pirate it, so I just bought it because I didn't know how it would work. I wasn't used to it, and I just bought it. So, anyways, after I did all of just it was a really thought process. It was well thought out. Me going and checking what exactly which game I'd want to play first. And out of all the games I played, the DCUO has been my favorite for a while now because it's just really great. It was a lot better than Champions Online, I think it was called. I remember I played that game once. The graphics was, the graphics and the amount of customability wasn't exactly up to par like DCU. Like it wasn't up to par as far as DCUO's. I remember DCUO was a lot more fun. The environments were a lot friendlier and the combat was easier for sure. Um, so it was just like, oh hey, DCUO much better. But anyways, um, I was like, well, for the starters, I guess I could just start with DCUO and it'd be sort of fun. But it was just like, there were other things I wanted to start too, like my Elsword. Elsword's a fun game. I loved Elsword. It was just like I could play Elsword 30 hours a day and just not be bored, even though all you're doing is grinding missions all day. Just love Elsword, love it. And yeah, it was a choice between that and DCUO, and it's just like, well, DCUO's allow me, I could just do the customer creation screen, tutorial, because DCUO's tutorial actually matters. You actually game, you can't skip that, like in Elswords. The tutorial actually matters. It sets up, it's basically the whole story for what's about to happen, and it was just like, oh yeah, okay, I'll just do DCUO. It'll be a lot more fun. People will be more interested in it. DCUO for sure. So I got the DCUO thing. In all truth, I shouldn't have gone with DCUO because apparently the tutorial video that's in the beginning of it, it's sort of copyrighted. So I could have gotten a copyright strike for that. I didn't actually know in the beginning that it was copyrighted. I should have checked that out first. I mean, it didn't make it much of a difference because I'm not monetizing my videos. They're not being monetized, so it didn't make a difference whether or not it was there. But I should have checked first because I could have gotten in trouble there. But yeah. So I uploaded the DCUO thing and it was cool. I actually got a pretty decent amount of views on the video. It was pretty crazy, right? Because just a random new channel. I started, I think, maybe exactly a week ago, and it was pretty crazy because I got more than one view, which is all you can really expect from a YouTube channel, like a new YouTube channel. And it's pretty crazy. Like, oh, you just got a YouTube channel, and people want to watch this stuff. So it was pretty crazy, and it was just like, oh hey, I got a bunch of views now. I was actually really happy. I woke up that morning. I was really happy. But that's not the point. The point is, it was just crazy to see that people were watching it, and I really enjoyed it. So I decided to go along with it. I know that my upload schedule hasn't really been like all that secure as of lately. I think the last time I uploaded was something like 2 or 3 days ago, maybe even longer. But I'm currently like really booked. I know it's summer and you shouldn't be booked in summer if you're a teenager, but I do have a job, so it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. And the rendering on these videos and the uploading, it takes a long time, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I want to make the video shorter, and that doesn't always work out like I want it to. Sometimes the videos just don't end up as short as I want them to, and it takes a lot of work to cut them up into parts and render all that. So it's just sort of like, I don't think I'll do it. I think I'll pass, and I just uploaded an entire 31-minute video or a 35-minute video, and people don't want to watch that. It's too long. It's too long. I wouldn't want to watch that, even if I'm one of my favorite YouTubers. And it's pretty crazy. I wouldn't watch. I really wouldn't. So I think I'll just start cutting them up and putting them into smaller pieces. But other than that, I really suck at TF2. I don't even know what I'm playing. It was just like a entire spray and pay. You know, I really suck at this game. I don't know I even played it. I don't know I even tried it, but so anyways, I I want to gain subs a legit, not like whenever a YouTuber says sub me and I'll sub back. No, I want to gain them the legit way. You know, like I'm pretty sure that people like White Boy Savage Street and his, you know, he didn't get his 1.3 million subscribers by just, you know, saying sub me and I'll sub back. You can't get 1.3 million subscribers that way. It's impossible. You know, so I'm trying to get my subscribers legit. You know, I'm trying to do it like everyone else. You know, do it start it from the start and hope that you get something bigger and bigger as you go along. And I do hope that my channel gets bigger. I want to get bigger. I want to be able to be recognized for the work that I did, and you know, I really want to be recognized. I guess it's sort of a big aspiration, you know, especially when like hundreds upon millions upon thousands of YouTube gamers in the world. And there's a special fact that I really suck at shooters, you know, as you guys can see from this gameplay. But I don't know. I don't know. It's just I was really hoping that I would, you know, be able to do great. And this gameplay is actually sort of wrapping up. It I don't know when exactly the gameplay was gonna end, and I didn't want the video to end up to be, you know, something like 30 minutes again. So I just sort of quit in the middle because I didn't know when it was gonna end. But anyways, I remember I was playing this map, and it was pretty crazy because this map is a really good copy of my like. This is the best Minecraft I've seen in my life. The best Minecraft copy I've seen in my life. Like they got all the blocks right, placed correctly, height correctly, you know. And they even managed to get the TNT blow up when I hit it with my rocket launcher. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, the gameplay's wrapping up. So um, I guess I will see all of you later.